Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic time, whatever you're doing. So today, I think we're gonna do a little bit of animal maintenance. All of them. Horse we already took care of. They're pretty good on food and everything. The dogs, obviously, they're taken care of. But we're gonna kind of focus on the outside animals because they need a little water change. They need some more food, some hay, all that stuff. Just kind of some freshening up. The ducks need food. I gave them water last night, and then the chickens need to check up on. But also, we're gonna focus on leveling out the chicken pool pond, or not chicken, duck pool pond. My bad. That we made because we know that they like having water. They don't necessarily need to have water to swim, but it's good for them. You know, it reminds them that they're ducks. But yeah, it's very unlevel because I kind of just half-assed did it, and then we got to drain it and get them fresh. I got to feed them. But yeah, they're looking great. Fiona, the tiny one, she's molting into her winter colors. And she's like dark and everything. I don't know if you can really see, but her face is getting dark and everything. And Jess is just giant. It's a big duck. But yeah, we're gonna kind of focus on all of them and just kind of hit everything. I was kind of do a double check on everything, see if the birds are laying eggs, if the chickens are laying eggs, because we have a new feed we tried on them, because we might have bought more of fashion ducks instead of actual layers on this last run, which is really annoying because now we've got a couple roosters that we need to get rid of, and we've got a few other things that we need to take care of. But our older girls, I don't know if they're the ones laying or if they've laid or what, but older, and then Waffles is right there. She's our older one, and then all these other ones, these three and those three are the new girls, and I don't think they're laying, or if they're laying, their eggs are getting busted open, and then we're kind of wondering what's going on. But we've switched their food to try to change them all up. But yeah, we're gonna, don't you crow, don't do it. He thinks he wants to. You gonna do it on camera? You camera shy chicken butt? No? And this one is starting to try to figure out how to crow too, so I don't know if they're both. I know that he's a male. I don't know if he is. He might just be a copycat, because I've heard hens will copy rooster sounds to like make it seem like there's one in the flock. So I think we're gonna double check on all of them. Actually, I'm gonna grab the hose real quick, but we're gonna check on all of them, see if they're laying finally. We're getting a few at a time, but it's not enough to feed all of us. But yeah, and I gotta mow all this out, or at least get a weed whacker in here and trim it all down, because the torches aren't outside anymore, so I have nobody to keep it down for me. But yeah, that's kind of what today's gonna be looking like. I'm just gonna do feeding, a little bit of maintenance, or at least cleansing, and then we are going to we're gonna get more bricks and level out that pole pond. I mean, you can almost even see it from here. I mean, I can without the camera on, but I mean, as I get closer to it, trying to step in dog poo, I pick that up too. But I mean, you can just see how unlevel it is back there. And so, and as soon as there's clean water, they make a giant mess. So I'm gonna drag the water over there, yell at the dog to get out of there, Banksy, get over here, and then we'll start doing everybody and feeding everything. All right, I'll be right back. All right, got the water turned on. Had to pick up some dog dirt. Hello, ladies. What do you guys think, huh? What do you think? Huh? What about you, Chucky? I think you're fettuccine. Chucky's the black one over there. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna start this off. Watch out, guys. Now don't go out there, because that dog's gonna eat you. You guys should know that by now, that puppy will eat you. She is very unmannered. That's what she is. Yeah, I plan on actually, because it's gross in here. It's not that bad now, because the rain hasn't been too much today, the last couple days. Just kind of dried out. But I plan on getting a leaf blower and blowing all this out, and then putting a tarp at least from where that tree is to here. So this is all dry, because this in the back stays pretty dry since I built that. But I just want to make sure everything's dry for them. I know. And this isn't the best setup for eggs. And there's two. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. It's more than you've been giving me. Look at that. 2 eggs. I know, you're upset. And I just hope that those roosters aren't mature enough to where when I crack one of them open in the morning, there isn't nothing back there. And I just cleaned this house up too, so I gotta do it again. What? Why are you mad? They probably weren't even your eggs. They're probably your friend's eggs, so you should be happy. But yeah, we're gonna check on their food. Hey, Banksy, go away. Oh, their food's so good. It's getting colder, so they're not eating as much, which is nice. It's also one of those things. Come on, there we go. I kind of just let everything drain out. It doesn't really matter right now where how anything is. It's all a big slop hole anyways. So I'm gonna fill this one up. I think that one over there, that water container, I might take in for the ducks because I need a bigger one. What's up, Goobies? Amity named that one. He's a cute little guy. But I know skids. But, oh, now 2 hands. I'll actually dump. I think I'm still gonna dump. I'm gonna set this up over here. And this isn't anything super exciting. I mean, if you have animals or birds or whatever, I mean, this is just kind of part of the course, what you have to do. But yeah, ladies, I know your lives are so hard. You have someone that feeds you and waters you, and you guys don't even give me eggs. It's a dang shame, isn't it? Yeah, so I want that drain. Pull it back up. Put this little doohickey on. A little stopper deal. So it'll actually fill up. Hey, be nice. Fill her up. Steady. All right. I think we're good there. Oh, okay, we're fine. It's not moving. Yeah, and then, oh wow, they ate that corn pretty fast. It looks like corn. At least fresh cooked corn, I should say. But yeah, they normally will lay eggs in there, and there isn't any, so I truly have no clue where they're laying. If they're laying, they probably aren't, honestly. But this one, it seems like they're actually drinking out of it, which is weird, because they never drink out of this one. But I've never, or at least one phrase, I've never seen them drink out of it, so I'm gonna fill it back up for them, so they have other water. Because it's nice to have 2 sets of water for them, especially with as many birds as we have now. It's just a lot easier too. But yeah, this pen is pretty gross, so I need to go through and clean it all out. I need to brush all that off, and I ain't gonna waste my time on a video on that one. That's pretty self-explanatory of how we do it or how we take care of it. But I need to come through and rake all this up and really pretty this thing up for them. Maybe, I don't know. We free roam them and everything when the dogs went out, but yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I'm gonna finish all this, get these 2 up, then we're gonna go check on the bunnies, and then we're gonna check on the ducks. So yeah, chickens, check. All done with that one. That one was easy. It's gross, smells bad because it's chickens, but yeah, got 2 little eggies out of them. More than what we've been getting, so maybe the food's working. Maybe it's finally in their system. So I'm gonna put this here. Myself a tasty little swig of that wild orange Zella. Oh, I don't like the orange one, but whatever. Anyways, so I think, yeah, we're gonna go do the bunnies next. I think that's a good idea, because like I said, the duck pond or the ducks is more of a pain in the butt than it used to be. So we are gonna take care of that right now with the buns. And everything is in the shed except for the chicken feed. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna overkill this. So I have them in a bowl and in a normal water jug. But I mean, they are just so stinking cute. There we go. Can't really see them there. But I mean, they're really thriving in here. They're really liking it. Well, let me see what I need. And I mean, hi guys. And at first when we threw them in here, they went from being like handleable to being not pretty much. And now they actually let us come in and pet them, and I check on them, and I pick them up and all that. Let's take their food bowl out, or their treat bowl I should say. But yeah, they've gotten a lot better. It took them about, I don't know, a month of being in here, because it's almost like they went back to like Call of the Wild type thing. So that was a real kind of pain, because we felt like we ruined them by putting them out here. But now they are just, they'll run right up when they see us, and they'll hop in there and check us out and see what we're doing and everything. And voila, look at this. Look how great this looks. All the feed, oyster shell for the chickens, duck feed, bedding. I don't know why that's open, but that should be closed. Got more bedding underneath. Like, this is a legit operation now. It's pretty cool that we finally have something like this, because we've been talking about it in the greenhouse we're redoing to actually use as a greenhouse. So that isn't really a proper setup for holding all the feed. Plus that is pretty much airtight, and if rats want to get in there bad enough, they will, but they haven't got in there yet. I haven't seen any feed bags opened up. I haven't seen any poop or anything like that. So far we are doing really, really good. Open that, make sure they don't get out. Watch out, Shaquita and LaFonda. All right, so now for this, I don't know why this little cup is still in here, so I'm gonna take this out so we don't need to put that in there. So basically what I do is I take a big old handful like so, and I just go whoop, and then that way they're fed on the pellet dry stuff. Everything's peachy. I throw this out there, and then I take their hay out there too. Take the hay, which is just like Timothy alfalfa type stuff. I mean, nothing crazy or special. And I put in this little hay hanger that I found on Chewy. Just stash her full. If it overflows, that's 100% okay, because it'll all be gone. There'll just be little strands of it laying around when they're done with it. We got water, food, everything's good. We got a litter box, everything's good. Yeah, let's probably clean that out. I'll probably do that in a little bit. I mean, it's fine for right now, because I mean, they've lived in. It's fine for right now. They should be there. Just clean it out, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so they're all happy and healthy. And oh, I don't remember if I showed anybody, but these little dudes were digging. And they were digging so much, they actually ended up, where's it at? So you see kind of like where that hole is right by the side right here, by that beam that I just pumped against. So there was a hole going underneath to the neighbor's fence. So yeah, they were all ready to take off on us. So I am gonna put all this back, get all the duck stuff, and I'm gonna head over there. So yeah, I'm gonna pick it up, or yeah, I'll be over there in a minute. All right, 40 feet later, here we are. So I made this. I didn't make a video on it because it was just, I just kind of did it quick, or I tried to do it quick. So I put a cool little valve on it, so I don't have to really do too much to it. But yeah, you spin that valve, she opens up, and all the poo water comes out. And it doesn't fully drain all the way, and that was a design flaw, but we're making it work. So, wow, they already drank all that water from last night. That's fine. Actually, what I should do is put it in that. That's what it is, put it in this. That probably makes a little more sense. But they drank all that water last night. That's awesome. And they ate all their food. Cool. So, you guys are making this feeding video awesome. So I'm gonna come in and clean all this up, make it look a little better. But I mean, you can see that they are looking pretty good. They really are. They are beautiful, beautiful lady ducks. Let's see if I can get closer to them. And this is a very treacherous little spot. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. You know, everything looks good. We'll probably spot clean that. We'll definitely spot clean that, but ow. Oh, that's annoying. Well, they eat that leaf stuff though, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, we're gonna come through and we're gonna clean all this out. We're gonna actually put pea gravel down for them because it's a lot better for them in there from what we've been like seeing and everything. So I think that's gonna be the next project to do. But right now we are gonna drain this, pull it out, clean it out, level everything out, and make it a lot easier to work with. But first, we are gonna feed these little dudes. And this stuff from the same company we use for the chicken feed. And it's got like a spicy blend to it. It smells so spicy. Like, but it smells delicious, which is so weird. Then I kind of do the same thing I take it, just do some scoopers with the good old meat paws, with your meat spoons here. Just fucking throw that in there. It's just so simple. And it just smells so good. And the reason why I bought this was it was highly rated on Chewy. So, there you go. Follow the reviews on Chewy, you can't go wrong. Because the pre-unit food and stuff, it wasn't doing what it's supposed to do for the chickens. Like, they just weren't eating, or like they weren't producing eggs. And they don't sell it big enough at like Wilco for the quackers. So this was like the next best option. So that's about all what I did for them. I think I was trying to get in. You little jerks. That's another thing. This is definitely when the food was outside. Or actually, that might have been just from wherever, but yeah. So this amount of food, which I mean, you know, the bowl's that deep, it's a little over halfway full. They'll go through that about a week, week and a half, depending on how hungry they are. But with it being wintertime, they're not eating as much, unless they're out and then they're all of a sudden starving, but which is normal for a lot of these guys. Like, they don't eat at all during the winter. The chickens don't eat at all during the winter, and then as soon as they're out of food, they're starving. So it's just kind of funny how they react to it. But yeah, Jessie, she's changing all kinds of color, or Fiona's changing all kinds of colors, looking weird. But now that that's draining really good, and it was a very crap job that I done this too. So yeah, let's pull this out. I'm gonna put the food back over there by them, away from their pond. You guys, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to move that, but that's just for right now to make them happy, so they're out of the way. Ugh, look at all that sludge build up. And this wasn't even supposed to be part of the video, but I figured, what the hell, why not? Let's just do it now. Yeah, see, that valve, it works really good. If I have this up higher, it'll drain out, and I want to put more piping to run down the back. So see where the pipe is, to run straight down to kind of water all these backyard area plants, because rumor has it, plants love duck poo. So I'm gonna follow that rumor, and I'm gonna try to duck poo the plants like crazy, basically. And eventually I think we're actually gonna try to put like a legit more pond back here, like I just like dig one out, put a liner, put a little fountain or filler or whatever, and do something like that for them, because this isn't enough. But for right now, it's great. But also, we've been talking about extending this enclosure so it ends on the fence, but putting it almost all the way to where the plant line is on the other side of the trampoline, and having like a big pond in the center or something. So I don't know, there's a couple ideas floating around. We just haven't really decided what we want to do. Ugh, this is so gross. But yeah, so I kind of made like a fire pit looking thing down here, and all that needs to be changed. Banksy, go. You don't want to be in here, honey. It's dirty. So all that needs to be changed. We need to add some dirt, level it out, fill it out, figure it out, so I can have this level so the water doesn't drain out as quickly, because they splash around and it gets all on level, and then they're just having a party. So that's kind of what today's plan is. So I'm gonna get this drained out, cleaned out, moved out, and then we're gonna start. So I'll pick this up here in a second. Can I turn the button? So they're in my work area. So I'm gonna pull all these bricks out, I'm gonna dig all this out, and then I've got little shorties, little red bricks laying around on the other side of the house, over there by the greenhouse on the front side of the fence. So I'm going to take those, and I'm gonna rebuild the platform a little bit, make sure it's a little more level for my liking, so I can, they're all sifting around in there, so I can actually build it out and have it more level. I mean, it's not the best thing anyways, but I mean, it's gonna be better than what it was, hopefully. So I'm gonna start doing that, get everything all leveled out, and then we'll put her back on and hope for the best. So I'm gonna pick it up when I'm all done with it, and then we'll close it out. All right. All right, I didn't really do like a proper leveling, but that looks way better than what I did before. I mean, I don't know what I did prior, but I mean, like, it all looks pretty good. So I think it's time to fill it on up. So we're gonna pop the hose handle off here real quick, and we are gonna fill this up, and it's gonna get wet. So do that. Boy, that was a show, wasn't it? All right, so we're just gonna lean this over here. I'm gonna go fix the kink real quick. The muddy water, muddy poopy duck water. I'm gonna fix this kink real fast. And then she should start flowing. There we go. We're filling it up. Look, they're wet. They're ready too. They're like, yes, finally, we get to play in our pool. But yeah, no, I mean, it's still pretty gross in there, but it's winter. They're great. I'm just talking to the duck, but we're getting it filled up. It looks way more, but oh, I already see a problem. All right, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is take it and put a brick up front and kind of lean in a little bit. So, ooh, that actually is a little better. Oh, I think we're onto something. And basically, what the point was of that was to make sure that the water stays in a little bit more. Like my actual drain deal is working fine. It's up a little higher, so probably next summer when it's nicer, or when the weather, if we have any more nice days like today. I mean, it's kind of but it's pretty nice. I'm going to redo it and get a flat drain so it drains out better and probably build some. But I think for right now that's pretty snazzy. I think that's it. So I'm gonna clean all that up and refill that water, and I think that's gonna be it for this video. So I just thought it was kind of fun to make like a feeding maintenance video, because I mean, this is like once every, I don't know, 4 or 5 days we have to come through, double check everything, especially with winter coming. We gotta do lighting and stuff. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Who knows what it's going to be. All right, y'all, have a good one. Peace. Yeah, this is the best part, watching them swim. That is by far the best part of this whole thing, cleaning it. Much fun they're having. Gotta love it.